All right, welcome. A nice early start. Beautiful conditions. Um, yeah, water's a little warm still. Last time I was out, I had 77 to 82 degrees, and boy, I could find redfish, and for whatever reason, they just weren't eating, and I wasn't the only one experiencing that. I'm gonna head out to the same area where I saw them. Hope that maybe they're feeding better. This is just the beginning of the tide cycle. Some better currents. Yeah, water running 74. It's about almost 10 degrees above what it should be, but it is what it is. I'll go out, spend some time, and see what I can catch.
All right, this is Southwest Florida, and we've got low incoming water, and we're going to be fishing some really shallow stuff. There's a lot of these islands out here, and a lot of times on the points you might get a spot that's kind of carved out by the current, and that's what this is. So first stop, the corner of this island where there's a little bit deeper water. We want to see if there's anything laying in there early in the morning. And this channel is supported by my online fishing courses, and you can learn more and get significant discounts at saltstrong.com/Skinner. I'll have links to all of the gear in the video description. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that notification bell.
All right. A tiny snook out of that hole by the point.
Okay, a fish but no size. Just getting past that point, still working that same hole. And I'm throwing a 5-inch gulp jerk shad on a 1/16 ounce 3/0 swim bait hook. And hey, you're going to get to see the retrieve real clear. You can't see it here, but I'm going to switch over to the high camera at some point in this video. I've got a higher camera, and you're going to get to see it very clearly what I'm doing. So I said I'm casting to a hole here. The max depth there is about 3 feet. So yeah, it's a hole considering I'm in about a foot of water right now. All right, I'm going to end up catching a lot of fish on this trip. Yeah, the first couple are real small, but we're going to get past that.
Oh, I feel like I'm raiding the nursery this morning here. Snook and a red, both very small. So one thing I'm seeing this time that I did not see last time is I'm seeing dolphin. There's one hammering something on the flat way over there.
Yep, I've moved on to the next island. There are no shortage of islands here. Cool thing about this kayak is I can stand up and paddle it like this, which I've got the electric motor kicked up. This is the Old Town Sportsman autopilot. The motor's kicked up, and I'm just pulling along, paddling along. It's great. So I've got a good view of what's going on, and I can go very, very shallow. So the challenge here is there's like endless, beautiful mangrove shorelines. I mean, it all looks great. And where do you fish? So I'm exploring. I've never fished this particular island before, and the only way to learn is to do it. It's the exciting part. It's an exploration. Of course, things like points, pockets, moving water, that's all good stuff. All good stuff to look for.
Here we go. All right, a little positive reinforcement here.
Okay, I've spotted a shark cruising the shallows. Gonna toss a plug at it. Low percentage play, but it's very cool if he grabs it.
get a good look at this one. Not interested.
All right, I've got that trolling motor set at about 10% power, and I'm steering with my feet using the rudder. So this is just dead quiet, working slowly into the current.
Whoop, come on. All right. It's not a bad trout. It's not a bad trout. All right, 2 reds, a snook, a trout. Here he is. Finally. Nice red, finally. As long as he wants to take me out away from the mangroves, that's fine by me. I think there's more fish in here. Nice. Maybe the best part of this is now I don't need to go searching anymore today. I'm going to stay in this general area. Oh, what a nice fish. These are so strong. For northerners, I would say it's like catching a blackfish in 2 feet of water or less. Nice. avoid the net here. There. All right. That's what I came out here for. Got 3 spots. Look at that. Beautiful fish. Well, I released him just in time.
So I can run this motor in about a foot of water. I'm just slightly over a foot. I'm not hitting bottom.
Oh, whoa. Oh, a nice trout. Oh, a really nice one. Haven't been getting these this year, so this is actually the nicest one I've had. It's a nice fish. Yeah. Beautiful. That's just a few casts after that nice red. So, and I've never fished this before. And that's the challenge. I mean, there's a zillion of these little islands, and I don't know what the good ones are. Oh, good timing again. Nice trout again. I could keep these, but I don't like eating weak fish, and I've heard that these are not even as good as weak fish. But nothing wrong with that, though. That's a nice catch.
Yeah, the regulations on these depends on what part of Florida you're in. I think there's actually a slot limit on these, and these would be over slot because it's apparently 15 to 19 inches, and these are over that. So I could not be keeping them. But yeah, if you're fishing them, you know, you've got to look up the regulations. Okay, finally the high camera. We get to see the retrieve. We're going to look at 3 casts in a row here. Yeah, I'm on a pile of trout now, and they're all big ones like the one I just released. There are no small ones here. This is great. And feel free to leave comments about what you think about the high camera. I really like it on the flats here because you can see out into the water a little bit. And yeah, like on that fish, we got to see some couple of other trout scattering. So that's a nice perspective. Doesn't work for everything, but it's a good addition, I think.
There must be like a school of them in here.
Yeah, in this county, which is Lee County, trout have been closed for a couple of years because of a red tide event. Snook and redfish still closed, but this is actually the first time I'm down here and these are open. But yep, they're all going back.
Oh, just gotta get it. Oh. Yes, in a row. Oh, nice. Hey, reds are red some days. Okay. Again, I've never fished here before, so I'm definitely learning something.
All right, you've seen the retrieve speed, so really what you're looking for on that lure is, and you see the rod action, it's a twitching, it's a side-to-side zigzag motion, and I do rotate those baits out. Like if I'm using one for 20-25 minutes, I'll stick it back in the bag, put another one on. I want to keep that gulp juice on there, kind of recharging the bait.
Boy, there is not a small one in the bunch. Every one of these is nice. Oof. Don't worry about him popping a leader. That's noisy. Every single one. What a great spec trip this is.
Yeah, it just kept going and going. I ended up with 11 big trout on this trip. it was just spectacular. And I had not been catching them prior to this, so they must have moved in, but it just kept going, and it was definitely one of the better spec trips that I've had. So, all right, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And check out my online courses over at Saltstrong at saltstrong.com/Skinner.